Actually, wait, let me see if this thing is working. Oh, hope it is. Actually, wait, let me. There we go. Yep, we good. We good. But hello, everybody, or to all my brothers. Kushowa, I'm back. Gonna continue playing more Sonic games. We move forward to Sonic 3. Which I know you guys wanted me to finish Spinball, but I know that's gonna take a bit. I'm sure it's gonna be the same with most of these Sonic games, so I try my best to complete them in a day, but I know it's never easy. So hopefully when I get the chance, I try to get back to the Sonic games I didn't complete. Because I know if I try to beat it for like a day or a week, you know, I know a lot of people don't have patience to play one particular game for that long. So, that's why I decide to save it for another time. Unless if people really want to see me continue, then it's all good, you know. Unless it's a game that I really want to continue. Because it really depends. But, you know, Spinball I definitely wanted to finish though, but I know that's going to take a bit. I have to dedicate one day to playing that again. But for now, we'll just continue onwards to the next game. You know? See how it goes. You know, like, if I can't beat 3, then I just move on to Sonic and Knuckles, and then the next game, whatever, and so and so. I know a lot of you guys want me to be like, oh, get to Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Shuffle, or the modern Sonic games. The stuff I know you guys grew up with the most. I grew up with a lot of Sonic games, but there's like a point, a specific point. Yes. Also, hello to everybody in the chat, by the way. And also, I've seen all the requests you guys have left for, you know, once I'm done playing through all these Sonic games to play next, and all not bad choice. Really good. Some for like Mega Man, Dead Rising. Let's see. I knew one of you guys wanted me to play Left 4 Dead, which was great to play. Mad World by Wukong. Appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely will love to play Mad World. That one is going to be an interesting game to play. Since that's like a Nintendo Wii exclusive. I don't think that ever came out on any other console but the Wii. Which is sad because it's a really underrated game. Platinum games, really good stuff when they want to. It's sad when stuff like that is locked onto one particular console. Like, it deserves a remaster of some kind that isn't locked onto the Wii. Like, it's just there. Like, that's the only way to play the game. Unless you have an actual Wii through emulation, and, you know, Wii emulation can be more finicky when it comes to Wii games, so yeah. But that said, no time for explaining and talking more. Time to get straight into playing the game, which I've been looking forward to playing this. Also, what's good, by the way, Undead Nerd? This week's been big on news. Black Snape, or Snipe? Am I saying that right? Snape, like it's the guy from Harry Potter. He's the white guy, you know, who has the big nose, hair. Kind of looks like Kylo Ren from Star Wars. Honestly, they should have chose that guy. I've seen the trailer, seen it, and I know I'm sure a lot of you want me to give out my opinion on how I feel about it, and it's kind of weird how in the book they said that he was like this really, not grotesque, but like he was like this like white guy with a like a really bad complexion. You know what I mean? Like it kind of weird. They chose like a black man to play him. I don't understand them. Sense. What I mean? It's kind of weird. No, I'm trying to give this show, I'm trying to give the new Harry Potter TV series like a chance. I know it's not easy to like, adapt or, remake or reboot something. But I know a lot of people are looking forward to hopefully the show being good. I know everybody's trying to have hopes. Somewhat. And some choices where it's like, it's not bad. Then there's others where it's kind of weird. But then again, it don't matter. This TV show's probably for a new modern Harry Potter audience or whatever. You always have the original movies to, watch. If you're interested in that. So, honestly, I think it's probably better. I think it's way better to just, if you don't like the show, it's okay. Just watch the movies. It's there. It's not gonna disappear. It's not like, Warner Bros. Or, I don't know, J.K. Rowling's gonna get rid of it or whatever, It's still gonna be there to watch. Also, what's good, baseball? Way. And everybody. Also, what's good, Evil Sonic fan? I mean, again, like I said, hopefully it's good. But anyways, let me stop talking though. Let me get straight into playing the game. You guys want me to play Sonic 3? No, I was gonna play Spinball. But maybe another time, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how long it would take to beat it. I mean, unless, I dedicate a day. Because there's some Sonic games I do need to get back to. Maybe when they announce a new Sonic game or something, I'll try to complete the Sonic games that didn't come. No. It might be the same for Sonic 3 ending. I forgot about competition. Yeah, you could choose from both Sonic, Tails. But I'm gonna stick with Sonic only. Only for the fact that, I don't want Tails to be on my ass. Special stages. What? Oh, yeah, you can't press A or B. It's gotta be start. Forgetting. Yo, how did Knuckles just defeat Sonic? Especially when he's Super Sonic. Yo, he should be really strong. Like, that makes no sense. Plot-wise. And I guess strength? Alright, I'm assuming, Sonic 3 is the same, like 2, collect rings. God. But he lost them. Monkey. Robotnik. Or Batnik. What is it? Batnik. Here we go. Oh. Okay. That works too. Close. Oh, which file has the save? I think it's the second one. Oh, well, we'll put this one on the bottom, I guess. Also, it's good. United Engine. Yeah. Ah, nice. They're doing a new Lord of the Rings movie or reboot, remake, maybe. What's Sonic doing on top of a plane? Was the G not blown? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sonic is Sonic, man. He do whatever he wants. Suppose. Which of you playing Mario and Sonic Olympic? Oh yeah. Way back. It's been a while though. I have not played those games in ages on both Wii. Remember playing it on DS, a winter one, but I didn't get the chance to play the Switch one. There's a couple I did miss, some, but those I think I only played like maybe 3, 4 of them. Sonic burgers are good. Oh no. I know what you're talking about. Ah, this one. Yeah, we have to get the... I forgot, do we have to collect the rings? Ah, crap. That's whatever. We'll load it back in. I don't care. Honestly, it's not that bad compared to Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is way harder. I know this is going to be pretty hard to go through, but still, not as bad. Do the rings matter for this? Do I have to collect rings, or I think I gotta do both? Trying to collect those rings. Save it. I'd have to go through. Sunset. Yeah, let's see. Ah, crap. Every time. Okay. Again. We'll go through this many times. I'm not gonna stop. Honestly, I should save it right there. Yeah, right there in that particular spot. It would be way better to do it like that. Okay, save it. Ah, shit. Why did I did it too early? Come on, load. I don't know why I pressed no. Oh, it's good, Yannick. So, did he just bump back? I didn't even know those things could do that. Every time do I bump into it like that? I should probably save it here. I don't know if collecting the rings matter to the completion of this. Ah, cool. I don't know what Twitch streamer you're talking about, but go right ahead. Hopefully me collecting those rings won't matter. Oh, man. There's one ring. Close. I just keep saving because this thing gets faster every time. I really don't want to have to go through all that again. It's the same with CD too. CD was a struggle. Whoosh. Considering you kind of grew up with FNAF, but if they made Mario Sonic F, I mean, I feel like Mario and Sonic could collaborate again in the near future without needing the whole Olympics thing, but who knows? It could be possible. I don't know about FNAF though. I doubt that, Sega or Nintendo would want to do that, let alone Scott, because it just wouldn't make any sense. Oh shoot. Oh wait. Did he? Oh no, he didn't bump back. Ooh. Oh, so you just collect the rings for extra lives? That's... Oh, nice. Ooh, cool. Got it. Now, I'm wondering, how did Knuckles spread all these Chaos Emeralds in different special zone stages or whatever? Without having to, go through all that, like what Sonic and Tails is going through. What I'm wanting to know. Again, I have no idea who that is at all. Ah, man, that's what we have fan games for. For all the stuff that we know these guys wouldn't do. Oh, wait, so I don't think I have to collect rings to go into these special, zones, whatever. Okay. I could just collect rings for the sake of collecting rings. Ooh. Oh yeah, I love this one with the bubble. Breathe underwater. Have all the air you want. Great. Oh, he's moving it by spin dashing. That is sick. Look at that. Look at that rock moving. That is cool. Oh, hey, hello, Julius. Oh, all the fire. Oh, it acts like a double jump in a way. Hey, huh? Bonus stages. Huh? Oh, so you just get special stuff. Okay, so you really just do that for the sake of oh, you're just collecting to get interesting items that will assist you. It's not really to get the Chaos Emeralds. Okay. How are you doing today, Kushowa? Doing good. Doing alright. Just playing Sonic 3. I was deciding, if I wanted to play Spinball or 3, and I was kind of decisive. My idiotic, dumb, retard self can never decide because it's like there's so many games I want to play, and when it comes to continuing playing these games, a lot of choices, a lot of choices. Oh yeah, this one I like too because you could just have the rings come to you. Wait, huh? Wait, do you just go back? Oh. Oh, there's another one. Oh, so we could get two in the same like level. Good. Bad. Bad. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. You know what? Maybe I'll do a quick little research of like, all right, let's see who that is just to see. As I again have no idea. I may stream and I may have been doing YouTube for like years, but I rarely know everybody on the platform. When it, like so many YouTubers, there's like billions. I wouldn't say even millions, billions, probably maybe even trillions at this point from way back when I started going to now. There's probably like a lot of YouTubers, a lot of accounts of either people that have dedicated themselves to making like content, like streaming, animation, vlogging, food reviews, or mukbangs, or streaming, any type of genre or content. But it's hard to really keep up with everything. Okay, because that means if you truly dedicate yourself to this, that means it's gonna be stressful. Becoming a YouTuber is not easy. Not easy. I mean, that's why I do it for the fun of it. You know, I just stream when I want to stream instead of like being like, oh man, all I got to do is stream nothing but Scott like horror games. You know, could be streaming like Poppy right now or Bendy or FNAF, all the stuff I know you guys would want me to stream, but I'm not really being true to myself. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind. I will. There will be a point, but I will get to those games. Actually, no. Bendy, I don't think I have to get to. I think I did beat Bendy. So that one, I'm good. I think I didn't play the sequel. I think. Wait, I might have to check. Like so many games I've played on here. I have to look back. First, let me see who this Jason guy is, because I don't know who he is at all. I've never heard of him. I think this is the first time I've known about him. Check and see. Yeah, he is. But I need to check to see also if I did play Bendy 1 and 2. The we're gonna do a quick little Jason guy. Again, like I said, I don't know who he is. Kush, have you not been on Twitch after you your account? Ah, no, no. I was on Twitch at one point, like I think a year ago, but it's just, whenever I streamed on Twitch, it was always so buggy. Like I couldn't stream for so long. You know what I mean? YouTube at least lets me stream for as long as I want to. That's why I prefer to stream on YouTube. I know if you want to become a dedicated streamer, then streaming on Twitch would be the choice for that, but it's not easy. Plus, I think on like YouTube is better. That means once I like stream and it'll be archived on here. You guys could just watch it if you feel like you want to. So there's the option for that. Twitch is like, you kind of have to, find some like, app to like rip the like stream video, whatever off. And then you have to upload it onto YouTube and do all the stuff you got to do from Twitch to YouTube. Kind of a pain. But easy. Just the hassle. It's better to do it like this. Let's see who this guy is. Jason. Guys, because I don't know who he is. Yeah, again, I don't know who this guy is. Wait, is it this guy? It says rare. Looks like he. Yeah, I have no idea. Did you go to Manhattan on Mario Day? Oh no, no, I did not. I forgot about Mario Day. Maybe I might go see the Super Mario Galaxy movie because I know everybody's gonna tell me, "Hey, you should go see it and then talk about it on like a stream or something." I don't know, make an episode about it or something. Like make a dedicated stream talking about Super Mario Galaxy or whatever. I guess might see it on like Saturday. Not this Saturday, maybe next. Well, I can't even see it this Saturday. It's not even released yet. It's gonna be on like April 1st, which is kind of a weird day to choose to release it. I thought usually it'd be like on a Friday. Be for like perfect for like people who want to go and see the movie and like watch it like when they're all off work or school or college, whatever. So it'd be great. Let's see. Did the boys know about this? I don't know if they know who that is. Maybe. Which I hope the answer is no. Did you have TikTok before? I mean, I have a TikTok account, but I don't use it at all. Rarely. I thought about it at first, but I don't know. I don't know what I would upload. Maybe like all the stuff on my streams. I don't know. But I always thought about making animations, you know, on like TikTok and YouTube, but it's like then, that takes away from me. That's why I kind of limit the time that I stream. Realize if I'm streaming like all the time for like 10 hours straight, then I wouldn't be able to focus on the game. That is my top priority when it comes to like stuff I need to work on that's super important. The game. And I'm not talking about playing this game, Sonic 3 or any Sonic game or the obscure games that I'm sure in the near future I will stream for you guys, but I mean like my game, my video game that I want to get all that stuff done so I can make the Kickstarter, hopefully. Maybe in the summer, maybe the fall, around there. Kush looks like he's 23, not 33. Well, that's because I shaved. That's why. If I let my beard grow a lot, that the thing would I would look like I'm like 40, probably 50 something years old, maybe I guess. But it's because when I shave, I look I guess younger. I don't do drugs. Half the time, the only reason why most adults you see that should be or look their age or younger only look older because they do lots of drugs and drink a lot. I don't do either of those. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have my moments where I like to drink from time with my friends, of course, but I don't go crazy, drinking like life is sucks and I just want to forget about life and drink my pain away or whatever. Now that really doesn't like solve anything. But again, I'm not getting preachy. You could do whatever you want. It's your life. But it's because I just don't drink like that 24 or do drugs. I rarely do drugs at all. So that I don't know, maybe that's the reason. That's why I look like this. No? Let me see. There's somebody else that said something that I forgot to read here. Oh, unless I read everything? Yeah. I think I did. I did. So I think I'm good. But yeah, again, I don't know who this Jason guy is. I have no idea. He's new to me. Unless, like, again, I don't know who he is. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it when I'm done. But yeah, I might go to see the new Mario movie because I'm sure a lot of you want me to see it, and also because apparently Fox McCloud from Star Fox is gonna be in it. I'm like, whoa, wait, Nintendo remembers Star Fox? Like, you telling me Nintendo is starting to remember the old stuff now? Like they're bringing back their old IPs finally? Thank God. Maybe after this Mario movie, they might consider like bringing back Star Fox and making a new video game because that would be great. And who knows? Maybe even F-Zero too. Honestly, there's so many games that they just forgot about and they need to bring back. But they tend to forget because it's not like the games that make them Mario and Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Splatoon, Animal Crossing, and Fire Emblem, and so and so. Anyways, enough talking. When we get the chance to talk about it, we will. I don't know. Maybe in the podcast or something we'll talk about it, because I know you guys want me to continue. Plus, I want to try to get that Chaos Emerald. I got like 1, so that's 6. Save it again, because I my memory could be like faded. Always get a drink when. Like I said, I'm not saying that you can't drink or do drugs. You could, but keep in mind, drugs and drink, that will have an effect not mentally but more physically in your body, kind of making you seem a lot older than you need to be. Like, you should look like you're in your 20s if you are 20 something, instead of looking 40, 50 years old, which is concerning if you're 20 something old and you look like that already. Or maybe that's just a genetic effect, aging, or genes, or so and so atoms. I don't know, and I'm not a scientist, but no, happens. Wait, if I just collect the rings just for getting extra lives, all this is. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Bro, I'm not gonna pull what was his name? EDP Lion Maker. I'm not that type of guy. I don't like dating kids. I already still have the rule that I apply to myself, that, look, I may be a retard. I'm not a massive retard, all right? Like, I know what not to do, especially that. Okay? Bro, like my idiotic, nature is not that high. I'm not like stupid, like just that down that bad, bro. Like, it's not like to that level yet. Not like that. Like, I'm not that desperate, okay? I want to date either women my age, like, I want to date, like, women that, is in their 30s or 20s, like, not dating, like, kids, because it's like, look, there's a girl out there who's wanting to date like a 30-year-old man. Like, girl, you need to get your priorities straight. Go and date a man your age, or I don't know, a teenager, kid, boy, whatever your age. Like, you're 17. Come on now. Find somebody your age who's mature enough. Like, come on. But some girls be like that. They like to date guys that are much older, and that's it's a little concerning, because that's like pretty much like, yo, these girls should either be like my kids or daughters or like sons or whatever. They should all be like, they shouldn't be even considered like, oh, I want to date them, or like, I want to raise them, because they're like my kids. Like, I've had kids since like I was in my 20s, and so I don't. But it would feel like that would be the case, though, and it would be weird. Like, I have the whole policy of that. I don't really date anybody under like 21. You know what I mean? Or I'm friends with anybody under. That would be weird. Really, really weird. Gross. And I'm not saying, because look, I know there's been movies where there's like old people that usually become friends with kids, but maybe it's because they're old and it's fine, it's whatever. It's like, oh, it's an elderly man, woman, who cares? And if they're friends with a kid, maybe they're like the a second, like, grandpa and grandma they've never had, or whatever, or the grandpa and grandmother, whatever. I don't know, that they've never gotten the chance to have it, and so and so. So it's that whole logic. But I still find it kind of weird when there's like boys, men or like women, girls, whatever, wanting to date older like men and women. I never understood that whole thing. But again, it's like I said, I don't know. It's a weird, like, thing. It's like technically, if they're already, adults, should be fine. Right? It's like one of those things you have to really be careful with. You tread carefully, when it comes to dating. Like, even though they're adults, should be fine, but the age gap is, concerning. But I don't know. There's some people that could be weird or don't really care, and it's I don't know. It's complicated. It's bizarre. One of those things. Oh shit! Start again. I'm 22 and I have a crush on. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, if there's like a girl like 28, it's fine. I don't mind dating a girl that's or 29. They're like close to like my age of being close to their 30s or whatever, being 30 years old. But I know it's gonna be kind of like, oh, you're dating somebody who's like uh 20, 19, you know? A fine line for that. Like, I don't know about that. But again, everybody has their taste in women and men, so to speak, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really the best like person to give out advice when it comes to that, and I don't know. That's the type of conversation that I don't think people would have with me, out of all people, but more so like like your friends. You know? The least person to give out advice like that. I'm not qualified. No love expert, so shit. Forget to switch out. But yeah, love is complicated and confusing and weird, and it's one of those things. One of those. Oh wait, I think I saved it on six. Wait, I'll always be happy for anybody who finds love. If you find your partner or I don't know significant other or whatever you want to call it, your other half, it's all good. And I'm happy for you. Jealousy is never a good look or a good thing to have. Always got to be supportive and positive towards your friends who find love or find happiness or find their partner in life, which is great. That means they actually found somebody that makes them happy. That's good. Dang, did it just get faster? Oh my god, I think Sonic got faster. I feel like I should save it here. I feel like it's just gonna get worse. Way worse. No, it's good. Sonic Sparkle 6. Yeah, like I said, I'm an idiot. I don't think I'm qualified to give out like advice in any, capacity. No. Sure, there's somebody who understands love more than me. I'm 30 something, so I guess I don't know the line for me of like what age gap I would date a woman would have to be like I don't know, like maybe 24, 25, going up. And that's being generous because I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, it's better to date somebody that's like close to like 27 to 28 and up," which is fine by me. I would date some girl that's like again, my age or much older, or probably in their 40s. But I don't know about like 20s. It's like depends. Like again, like I said, maybe 24, 23 is like the lowest I can go for that, of being like, yeah, comfortable, like I want to like date, because you go lower and it's gonna be really weird, at least for me. So, it all depends on your age. Also, what's good, David? I prefer riding solo, to be honest. Been in one relationship. Again, like I said, I'm not saying you got to be in a relationship in life to be happy. If you are just like fine, you're happy being solo, it's all good. If you're content with not having a partner, it's fine. I feel like that whole conception of like people always thinking you need to be married or have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. If you're a girl or a boy, whatever, man, woman, that you need to have a partner to be happy in life. But that's not always the case. There's some people that prefer to be like by themselves, just solo, because they don't want the hassle of dealing with like people. That's fine. It's okay. So it's good, Dark Cube. Okay. Wait, did I save it? Yeah, I know about EDP's new channel, and I don't care at all. I don't care. I don't care about that guy. Oh wait, yeah. You know what? Screw it. 7-on-7. You're there. Played Sonic 3 and Knuckles emulation back in August. Then 25 at Sonic Spinballs. Second. Okay. 5. Oh, it's good, SMB. Also nice. I was thinking about continuing Spinball, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe if I'm done with 3, I might go back. Depending. Or maybe, whenever they announce, again, like I said earlier, a few minutes ago, they announce some new Sonic game or whatever, I'll go back to the previous Sonic games that I didn't beat. I'll save the ones that I'm like, I'm not in the mood to kind of fully beat this game, but I'll get back to it. Or maybe, whenever you guys vote on it, I don't know, something like, do you want me to go back to Spinball or go back to Dr. Robotnik's, like Mean Bean Machine, whatever? Yes. Now we gotta go find the blue. I think it's up here. We didn't go up here yet. Yeah, we did not. Wait, huh? Wait. What? Wait, I thought I got them all. So, yeah, it's whatever. Get back to it. But I know a lot of you are probably looking forward to Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Shuffle Heroes, Unleash 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, so and so, which is going to be a long way from here. Wait, huh? Did I not? Wait, did I get it? Oh, wait, was I supposed to get in a specific order? Was I supposed to do it in like a rotation? Simulation is better, but I feel like upgrading a new PC today. I just think my old PC is rather weak, damaging the speed of my frame or FPS. That's the one thing I kind of like about PC a lot more, is that, as much as I love video game consoles and like handhelds when you actually get them, but it's like it's hard to kind of like, it's what I grew up with, but the hardware on that thing, it's really hard to upgrade unless you know what you're doing. Then you could replace all the parts to make them like good as new again. But it's like PC is a lot better because you kind of know what goes into it, and the parts are probably easier to obtain than say like for a console. I don't know. It's one of those like really odd things. It's kind of finicky. There we go. Pivot there. Yeah, quite a waste of time. Yeah, look, like I said before, PC gaming is so much better because it's just accessible. It's there. I mean, when it comes to old video game consoles, sometimes you gotta spend a lot of money just to get those things. They can be expensive. And at that point, if you're spending all that money on something like that, just spend it on a PC. You do a lot more with a PC. Consoles, it's just unless you're rich, you got like money to splurge, just to like buy that stuff, then it's fine. You're a game collector, you got the money, you got the dough, go for it. It's not worth it. Not too expensive. Especially you have to collect all the original like games, cartridges and CD, so much more. That's not even counting the accessories for all of these consoles. It's the hassle. Oh, nice. Okay. Like saving it there. Still use Windows 11. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I don't think they're going to be doing a Windows 12 for a while. Because if they do, God, like just stick with one. Trying to buy. This man, I really. Well, it's kind of a 50-50 thing. Because sometimes it may not be your fault. But I know it's not easy to take care of an old video game console because sometimes you could be most like like I guess manageable, secure person, or you the tidiest person to maintain something like that, like cleaning it all the time. Sometimes even just buying all the pieces inside the video game console itself, like the I don't know what's inside, like the motherboard inside the console with the CPU chip or like GPU, like whatever is inside it. There's so many parts that you have to maintain when it comes to those things, and they're not easily attainable in this day and age. Those parts could just be like, oh, well, they stopped mass producing those. Like you can't find them. Sometimes you have to make it yourself or replace it. It kind of defeats the purpose of having it like that. And it's like hardware, like, something else maintain easy. PC is one thing because you know those parts will always be around. Well, depending. Sometimes they could stop making them, and it's like, oh, here's a better version of this. Buy this, and you can upgrade your PC and make it better. But with consoles, it's complicated to maintain them like throughout the years. Because again, and that's not even counting like the discs themselves. Like, say you buy a PS2 game and you use it all the time, play it all the time. It's like great, you want to keep playing it, but then there comes a point where disc rot comes in to play. It's even when you've taken care of your PS2 game collection for like years and you really scratched it at all, it's gonna come a point where it stops working and it's just like it's not even your fault. It sucks. Yes, I think American Dad need getting old. I think all of those cartoons need to end, honestly. They are getting old. And they've been doing these like shows for like years. So it needs to come to an end. Problem I had with the last two were the laser, not reading discs, both games. First, I had no problems. See, that's the thing That's the thing that concerns me a lot when it comes to maintaining a video game console. Is that, if one part breaks, not, properly maintained, then that's it. Done. Over. It really sucks. It's horrible because you spend a lot of money on these and it's like I have to go more money just to replace this just so I could continuously play PS2 games. Like, yeah, that's why people always resort to emulation because it's just more convenient. Plus, say if I don't know, you have that game, you just archive it. Save it onto a hard drive. Take your disc, pop it into the PC. Like rip it from the disc itself, and then you have a copy of the iOS, I think it's called, or ROM, and there you go. You could just save it, and you don't have to worry. I know that's easier said than done. Not a lot of people want to go through like like whole hassle of doing that. Oh, there's like so many PS2s of so many different colors too. But they're all the same model. I mean, the same could be said for like PS1 too. Or like 3, 4, PSP, Vita, or Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 4, Nintendo 2, Switch. Oh, missed it. It was too fast. See, this thing just starts getting really, really fast. It's like, oh, not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, nice. I got a perfect. Ah, thank God. Save it every time. Oh, the last one? Oh, that makes 5 more. And like I said, I think there comes a point where a particular show should just end and not continue the way it does. And I get it. I know they continue these cartoons because they make money, especially for like Fox. Like they make them a lot of money, so I understand why they continue it, but it's like how long are you going to continue these cartoons until eventually the voice actors pass away? Because they're all old. They're not like how they used to be, like way back in like the early '90s, where they were like young, or for American Dad's case, half of them were like in their like 20s, 30s at best. I mean, for the cast of like the Simpsons, definitely they were all like in their like 30s, going into their 40s way back when they started with the cartoon. But the cast of like Family Guy now, they're all old, really old, not the same anymore, which is sad, scary. I mean, same with like SpongeBob. I mean, Tom Kenny, entire cast, what was his name? Clancy Brown, as Mr. Krabs. Like these guys are all old now. They're like I think what 60s, 70s around there. They're still doing this. No, they should have been done so long ago, but they don't care. They still enjoy it. And I'm glad, but they come a point where they pass away, and it's like, especially if it happens to Tom Kenny, which I know is gonna really suck. It's gonna be sad. I don't even want to think about that, but still, even then, and then it's gonna be heartbreaking. But that's what I mean. They're old. Just end it now. while they're pretty much alive. So, let them have their peace, or let them just, enjoy, the rest of their years. They earn that shit so much. I wonder if we could get more. Get another one of these. Is there another, like, zone something around here I can get? Ah, very nice. Do I have to do like a little spin thing first? Oh, this would have been great if I had the bubble. I already have it. Is there another special ring zone thing I can go to? Oh, it just bounces off him. Very interesting. Wow. Oh, I'm just going back. Just trying to find more. The more we can get, the better. Oh, it's just going that way. That's it. Way to... Oh, he kind of did it for a second. See. Dang. So close to. I know there's like a ring there, maybe? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Do it like that. You figure it out. It didn't work. It's whatever. You get in the next. I believe money is being involved, so of course they can't. They're longtime fans making first. Yeah, I know, but even those longtime fans have to realize that their favorite VAs are getting old, man. Come on. Just gonna let them continuously do this? All because, I don't want to make them sad or hurt their feelings. Their favorite show is over. Like, come on. There's more to life than just a cartoon. But it don't make any sense, though. I know saving money is important. Spend it anyway. Yep, that's what I mean. Man, hopefully it will. So when they come to that realization. Nice. Let's see if we could get 2 here. So if we got 2, the same act, let's see if we get 2 Chaos Emeralds again, so we could just have, like, to get like more. Makes it 3 more to get. Yeah, I've never watched that cartoon. But I heard about it, but I never really gotten the chance to watch it. Yeah, here we go. Third one. Nice. Very, very nice. It's seeming a lot easier to actually get these compared to the second game. I feel like one wasn't that bad. I didn't bother to get them. Oh, this one I know you have to like jump, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, I might have to start that again. That thing was going fast. It's like, oh, you get those rings. Kushowa. They acting like they're scared to spend money. Scared to spend $100 bill. Like, say what? It's because, even, executives and CEOs could be really cheap, even when they're rich. It's kind of sad, kind of pathetic. Because it's like, you got all that money, you could spend it on, like, some new show or whatever. It's not gonna kill you. But they don't see it like that, so... Oh, it'd be like that. Yeah, I don't think I need the rings. I think I'm good. I savor it at every chance that I get. You think Yu-Gi-Oh or Beyblade still going with the Bakugan? And that's the thing when it comes to animes like Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's tailored to always continue even without the like original main characters. You know? Like it's like one of those animes where you could have a different main character every time. It's not necessarily like, say for example, like again, Family Guy, where the main characters are Peter, Lois, and like Chris, Meg, Stewie. So it makes sense that there's gonna come a point where that has to end. But with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, oh, it's like, say for example, Pokemon. Pokemon, when it comes to every game, there's always a different trainer, a new set of Pokemon. And a game like Pokemon could continue for years and years and years to come. Because it's always doing something new and refreshing, I guess, on occasions when they add in like a new gimmick. But my point is, you don't have to worry about like IPs like that because they were like, designed to always continue even without the original main character because he wasn't like the main focus. Like it wasn't about him. It's like, Ash, it's like, he was always the main character. I mean, he was supposed to be red and then they were supposed to do the whole, oh, a new main character is going to take his place. But, I guess they went with the whole, oh, he's an original character now. So it's kind of like a Family Guy thing where, it's all about him. That was the issue. But now that's not the case anymore because now it's done with Ash. So they could just make Pokemon with new main characters every time. Kind of like with Digimon. Like you could always have a new main character. And it's okay. Because again, animes like those are designed to continue. But, stuff like, with JoJo, that's a series that could easily also continue for like years and years. But, But I think there's gonna come a point where the original creator is just gonna be done. Sailor Moon, the main character, Usagi, she's always been like the main character of Sailor Moon. She like pretty much like her story has to come to an end. You know, Naruto, same thing until his son came in, and it's like okay, so Naruto's story is done. It's about his son Baruto. And Dragon Ball, it could have been over with Goku. Could have been about like Gohan or like Goten with Trunks, but they went with the whole people like Goku more and bring him back. And I get it. I know people like Goku, but come on. That was one of those issues I didn't like about Dragon Ball. Is that they listened to the fans and gave them Goku again instead of like going with their original plan of like making like like Gohan and Goten or whoever else they want to make the main characters of the anime be the main characters how they're supposed to be. It's weird. But again, if you're gonna make a series like that, you have to keep in mind like how it goes. Like if you're gonna make this character like the main character for your series, then know that there's gonna come a point where you're gonna have to end the story for him. But if you make an anime where it's like Silent Hill, where there's always a different main like protagonist every time for each game. Same with like Resident Evil, then it's okay to continue the series for as long as you want. Unless, there's not really much you could tell for its story. Silent Hill could easily continue for as long as they want to. Because, the whole point of Silent Hill is that, each main character goes through some trauma or something that you've gone through. You have to kind of overcome it. That's pretty much how that series has always been. And, you could make it about like any new main character, but it's like, same time too, they don't have Team Silent anymore, and they've always known how to make Silent Hill Silent Hill. And when they're not there anymore, it's kind of like Silent Hill is dead, so to speak. Resident Evil, they either make it about Chris and Leon, or on occasions about Jill and Claire. And I kind of wish they went the route of like, oh, they have like new main characters. Like it's good they introduce like Grace, Ethan, and all these characters because we need more like newer characters that isn't just these guys. Because it'd be nice, if we it's more than just them. Like this, it's not Resident Evil doesn't revolve around just Leon and Chris. Like it could revolve around anybody if they're like written properly. I know. Again, not my story. I forgot to the bumps back. I'm not leaving without that Chaos Emerald, so we're gonna be here all day. Saving it there because I don't want to have to go through that again. I'll say yes, yes, yes. Bad guys too. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, Family Guy's been kind of weird. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's really bizarre. I don't know how to feel about Family Guy. I stopped watching Family Guy a long time ago because it's not as funny as it used to be. The humor is like gone, and plus they're kind of telling seasons kind of hmm, I don't know, I don't know, kind of weird. Also, you ever think big name fall under? Uh, did he ever stop making videos? I mean, when I kind of think of somebody who likes to milk their channel for all it's worth, I like to think more. And I know I said not to mention him ever, which I highly, and I say this highly recommend not to, only because I try to leave him behind. But this is the only time I will say, for this one exception, of when it comes to this particular topic, like when it comes to channels that milk their channel for all it's worth in their content, which is pretty much Logan. He's pretty much the exception for that. Like, he's pretty much that. Like, bro could do way better things, but prefers to just do the same thing he's been doing for years. That's kind of sad. Just means this is the only thing he has going for him. And man, what it is. Close. Also, I think rich stars are gonna die buried with their own lifetime for just why, man. I don't know, man. It depends. Some celebrities donate their money and belongings to like charity or so and so. Um, Sometimes, if they have like kids or partner that's outlived them, then they get it. And then if they actually have kids, or I don't know, family, then they'll just give it to their like niece, nephews, or again, like I said, donate it to a better cause or something. Happens. What if Family Guy and American Dad crossover did ends for good? I think they did, but it was like a what if dream. It never really happened. I'm not gonna lie, but OG Bakugan series only had 4 seasons of episodes. I go, oh yeah, that's an anime I've not watched in like years. I have to go back to it one day. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh too. Did you hear about the Fortnite layoff workers? You know, as much as I love Fortnite, but that's the one issue I have with it, and it's starting to make me really just not like playing Fortnite anymore, because they need to stop doing that, man. Like, they have this whole issue of like, they always run out of money even though they have billions. I'm sure they're probably lying about that. But they fire their workers. It's like, you know, you pay, from what I remembered seeing from like a conference, that they said that they've been paying a lot of their like I think it's Fortnite creators and Fortnite map creators too. And it's like, you have all this money to pay like people like Ninja, Heist and Nat, I Show Speed, and the guy that makes the Steal the Brain Rot maps on like Fortnite, and you don't have enough money to pay your employees. Like, yo, stop paying these guys. Nobody cares. Like, I get it. I know they're big like streamers or influencers, but they're not that big of a deal to keep paying to like, expose your game. Like, bro, you're Fortnite, you're Epic Games. People are gonna know about you regardless. You don't need to have these guys be a part of it. Just stop paying them. Pay the people that bust their ass every day working on your game. But again, they're not gonna watch this or listen or care, because their main concern is like trying to cut the middleman. In this case, their employees, then getting rid of more content. I've heard about that too. Getting rid of like a ballistic battle stage. I think that's what it's called for the festival. Like, music mode, but it's like versing against other players, or being in a team versing against other players. And I think rocket racing too, which was their only racing like game mode. And it's like, there's a lot of things about Fortnite that I get really angry about. And I kind of wish they would stop doing the things they do. It's like, look, these guys don't matter. You don't have to pay them. Pay the employees. They're the ones that maintain servers. They're the ones that work on the new skins, be it if it's like an original skin or a collab skin. They should be your main concern to pay, not these streamers. Nobody gives a fuck about them. All they do is play games, streams, like what I do. And look, it's cool if I got a deal like them, but, just because I'm popular doesn't mean you got to keep paying me. You know what I mean? Because, once I got paid for the one ever collab thing you did, that's it. No, unless maybe there's some thing they have where it's like they have to pay their streamers like royalties for like skin stuff or whatever. I don't know. It's like it's some weird like company policy bullshit. But again, it's like I said, like I don't think streamers are more important than employees that bust their ass for you. Because I'm sure there's been like nights, plenty of nights that they would have to stay at the office to work on a new model or new assets like the new map for the next like chapter or season or even a new game mode they have to figure out. I know coding, programming is probably a pain in the ass to deal with, so imagine. But sure, these artists deserve as much recognition, compensation for their hard work because they're the ones working on these games, not the people at the top, CEO or executives or what are they called? Investors. They shouldn't matter. Okay? They make millions. Who gives a shit? Pay the people that make your game, that bust their ass for you, for your game. Because, it's kind of sad when a company does this. It just goes to show that even when you think you're set in life, think you could work with these companies, you think, oh, if I'm a part of like Epic Games, I'll be fine. That's not the case. That's why most people now go indie. Because it's like, why give all your hard, your time, your hard work, your money, whatever to these guys when you could do it yourself? You make your own game, you get the money, along with some of the people helping you making the game, split it or whatever, and or save it for like future like titles of whatever games you want to make next. Continuously do that. Better going like that. Like, you make an idea, you give it to these guys, they take it, they don't do nothing with it, and then you're pretty much like screwed because you thought, oh, well, I'm sure they won't screw me over in any way, any capacity. They always do. Really sad, honestly. Kind of wish it wasn't the case with some of these guys, but that just goes to show that, can't trust these companies. I mean, that's why I'm going indie. I know it's really hard, but it'll pay off, especially for a game that I'm going to be doing. But it's really hard to trust these guys. But I know there will come a point where they'll come to me and they want to do a collab, and it's like, oh, you better give me a lot of money for my shit. But yeah, I feel bad for them. These employees don't deserve that. Like, stop paying these Fortnite map creators all this money. Especially for like stuff like, look, like I know a lot of kids go crazy for Still the Brain Rot, but the guys behind those maps don't put so much effort into making it. It's like cheap garbage. Stop paying these guys. I've played Fortnite and there's all these maps that are all the same and it's all garbage. It's all the same crap. They don't put as much effort at all. It's just lazy. Like, stop paying them. They don't need all that money. Maybe pay them when they actually put in the fucking work and effort into making good shit. If they're not, then pointless. Not worth it. Pay your employees. They bust their ass for you. They design your characters. They animate the characters. They design the levels and everything, writing your stories, everything you do, composing music, everything, making the sound effects, the visuals and effects. And so again, I'm not gonna go into this big rant. I think you guys get the point. So yeah, and it sucks for them, and I hope they manage to land on their feet somehow. But day by day, it's really hard to want to work for a company, a video game company that's AAA or cartoon company, movie company, whatever. When they all like to screw you like 100% or tenfold. Yeah. Also, I dare to never speak of him. I stop watching him nowadays. Whenever I see something related to him, I get yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to post my Chuck Norris reaction to honor our favorite legendary martial god angel. The bravery inspired his. Oh, also, despite the last point, so did you hear Beyblade might be on Fortnite on his stop playing? You know, the thing is too, I just like I was kind of like with them with the whole them wanting to put in more game modes into the game too. Because it would have been cool to be like, oh, say if you don't like playing the battle royale, then you have more variety of like different game modes. But with them taking away these three, it's kind of making me question a lot with them. But again, it's a topic for like another time. Let's continuously play Sonic 3. I don't want to keep like prolonging that. I know a lot of you want me to play this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, I got too fast. I was like, oh. Oh, I didn't. Again, sorry, apologies. I misread that. I thought it said last point. Despite the last post. Sorry about that. Me. Did I save it on here? I think I did, right? Oh. Oh, no, I recovered. Damn. Thought about that. Moving on to something better. I've meant to ask you a while ago. You're playing channel. Actually, funny you say that. Somebody wanted me to play Twin Snakes. But I was also considering doing an entire stream marathon of Metal Gear Solid, like the Metal Gear series, starting with like Metal Gear like 2, Solid, and then Ghost Babel. Like playing those games pretty much since I think what was it, the Master Collection of Volume 2, so August. So I was thinking about playing all the Metal Gear games before getting to that one. Right now, I'm just going through all the Sonic games at the moment. Only because it's been a while since I've played Sonic. And once I play these, I'm like, all right, I'm good for Sonic for now. Let's move on to the next game. Who knows? Maybe I might mix it up and I'll play like this game this day and then a different game on another day. So and so. Ah, I hate it when it's so hard to maneuver. But I might consider saving that. God, playing Metal Gear would be nice. Be nice. I know a lot of you guys would like it. Oh, maybe. I've been really thinking about playing more obscure games that I don't think a lot of you have heard of at all. Because there's so many games that you guys don't know about that I grew up on. Sure, a lot of you would be interested in finding out what this game is. Maybe. I think I'm planning on playing all these Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear games because I would say Metal Gear Solid, but that would just be the mainline games. But more so like Metal Gear to Metal Gear Solid to Rising and whatever else, like Acid, which is gonna be probably around June or starting in May. Just that way it gives me enough time to go through all that because these Metal Gear games could be really long, really long. So, you know, starting like 2 months early in advance for that would be good. Kind of shit at this game. Oh, yo, tell me about it. Yeah, it's not easy. Difficult. Like, did I should have saved it. There we go. Bumped me right back. Woo, oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, crap. You see, it's the bumping, man. It just gets faster and faster every time. Every time. It's annoying. I mean, it's better than Sonic 2, I'm gonna say that. For this over that one. You save it there, so I don't have to go through that again because it is a lot of work to do all that. But honestly, this is not that bad. It's just the speed. You know, when it gets faster, when it just becomes really, really tedious. Like that. Yeah, definitely like that. Definitely like that. I'm like, oh god, I'm trying to be like, oh, I got it. Pain. There we go. Nice. Got like 3, 4 more. Let's try to get the 4th one in the same act. So that way we could get the final, like, well, I won't say final 2, but more like the next 2 in the next one. And then the final one in the second act of that one. Saves me all the time. It's been a lot easier just to get the, like, Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3 more so in 2. And just, yeah, it's just really hard. Oh, it's good, Jalen. Quick question. Out of all the classic Sonic special stages, which one is the hardest? Sonic 2. Sonic 2, definitely. CD was not bad. It's just annoying when you fall into the water and, you know, it takes like a bit of like time from you, you know? Like it chips away at your time if you're in the water for too long. That's annoying, but having to get all the UFOs, it's not bad. It's just, you know, if you know the pattern and how they move, then you know, it can be pretty easy. 2 is a pain because you don't know what's gonna be up ahead unless like memorize the like order of like where the spiky ball things are gonna be. It should be like even then it's still kind of a pain. But this one's not bad. It's just more so you gotta get used to speed when you try to collect all these like blue balls and so what. 1 wasn't bad, I'd say. I mean, honestly, I think 1 is not like difficult. No, I would have gone back to get those Chaos Emeralds, but I didn't think it would be that big of a like issue to have to get them. But maybe one day, I'll go back to 1 again and get the Chaos Emeralds for you guys. You'll be like, there you go, happy. But honestly, again, 2. 2's the hardest. Like the others, not that bad. I feel like Sonic Adventure 1. Well, honestly, no, you don't even get the Chaos Emeralds in 1. like Adventure 1. Like that one is, you get them at the end and that's it. Same with like 2. I know in Heroes you kind of have to in order to get the true, like, you know, final campaign. But even then, those are not that bad compared to like 2. 2 is just hard. I didn't even Sonic X had a pilot. Sonic Boom is alright, you know, I like the humor, but it's not the best animated like Sonic cartoon. Sonic X, I think a lot of people like to perceive that like anime is like being bad, but it's not that bad. Easiest to hardest. 1 CD, 3 Knuckles, 2. Honestly, this one's not that bad. It's just the speed. Oh, got the bubble thing, whatever it is. If I get another one. Oh! Surprised the bubble didn't pop to that. Honestly, 3 is probably the easiest to control. I'd say 3 is the funnest too. Oh god, I hope I managed to get the ring thing. I don't know, end up screwing myself in some way. I mean, I was also considering playing like a bunch of Mario games at one point, but I don't want to play it anytime soon just yet. When I get to all the other games like Kingdom Hearts, I definitely will get to when they announce like the release date for 4. So that way it's like, all right, now we're going to do an entire like marathon for Kingdom Hearts. But we're going to do that like 2 months in advance because we know how long those games can get. Yeah, 3's not bad. I feel like there's something there. Is there another ring? Another. I want to get the next Chaos Emerald or whatever. Oh no. Let me. Wait. They're like a. I'm trying to get like a height difference to do this. Wow. Don't work like that. Don't let me break it. I in the bubble, is that the whole reason why? Not letting me? Oh, it just bounces off Sonic. That's actually funny. Oh, don't tell me I... This. Oh, to give me like a double boost jump. Oh! Go back. There we go. It's up here. Nothing up here. What's the point in that? Something I'm missing. That's whatever. I'm going to the water. Ah, crap. Oh, it's a good thing I don't need the rings. Shh. It's... I'm gonna have to lose a ring for this. Oh, so that's what you just get if you fall in? Thought it'd be worse. I mean, honestly, I've been thinking about too playing more obscure like JRPGs too. Channel. Like the Tales games. Not like Tales the Fox, but I mean like Tales of like Destiny, Symphonia, so and so. And like Xenogear, Xenosaga, Xenoblade, Chronicles. Get to that point. Also, a Kushowa, have you ever watched High or Girl on Netflix? I know what. Yeah, I do know. Oh, this is the anime where the girl likes playing like fighting games or going to the arcade playing games. I've heard about it. I've seen like maybe like clips on YouTube, but I haven't watched it fully. But I should watch it though. Looks like an interesting anime. I'll put this on my list of like anime to watch. I've been wanting to watch this for like a while. Just reminded me, so thank you for that. Hey, let me put this on the list of like anime I want to watch. Whenever I have it like on my spare time to do that. I have like an entire list of anime watch. Well, not at the moment, because the shit I gotta do. I try to watch some anime when I have the chance. It's like there's so many to watch. There's like so many on this list of like anime. So I'm like, it's like so much, so much, like a lot. Let me save it. There we go. Perfect. Let me see. I'll be looking forward to your playthrough of Hearts. The franchise means a lot to me on the same level as Sonic, Metal Gear Solid, Mario, and Zelda. Oh no, trust me, bro. I love Kingdom Hearts. I grew up on that series. I've playing practically every Kingdom Hearts game, even their final mix versions too. Of like one, Chain of Memory, the original on GBA, which I should get back to playing that again. Um, two, along with final mix of like one and two, and Rechain of Memory, which they really use a lot of assets on in that game. Saves them a lot of money. I think after that is 358 in 2 days. And then it's Birth by Sleep. I've played the final mix version of that too. Recoded, Drop Distant, and I think it was the phone game EX Dark Road, which was the other one about Xehanort's past. And I've played the H remix of both. Like 1.5, 2.5, 0.8, shows like the story of like Chi or X, but in 3D instead of like 2D all mobile like phone, like that. And Fragments of Passage, which that one's pretty good. And what else? Of course 3. And the DLC to go with it. Really hard. So again, it's a lot of Kingdom Hearts games. I'm like a big ass fan. I've read the manga too. I've read the like visual novels, which is like just pretty much them being like, yo, let's just save money working on this like manga when we could have the story be told there. So it's like, oh, if you don't like the video games but you're interested in the story of like Kingdom, read the books. Although I'd still prefer for you to play the games instead. Way better. Yeah, I've been a big ass Kingdom Hearts fan day one since the first game. Since the first game, always will be. Even when other people are done with Kingdom Hearts after the Xehanort saga, and they're like, we done. Moving on to the next like Kingdom Hearts or what this is where I end. I'm like, nah, I'm on this ride forever. Like I'm not getting off until I see it's done. Which I know it's taking them forever to release 4 and then them making more games. And I'm like, bro, please, Mora, I love you. But I'm getting old. You're getting old. Finish the story. It's like what I say for most other games. Like, please, just end. There's some games where I feel like they deserved more sequels and should have had a proper conclusion. This is one of these games where it's like, bro, please don't make me wait until I'm 50 or 60. Then I'm like, oh, shit, I never got the chance to see the story get concluded. Like, really? Because it took like 10 years, and that's the issue I have with like newer games, when they try to go for realism and photorealistic style graphics, and that's a whole like topic rant I could make for another day. Yeah, one of those things that I get like irritated about. It's like we all age. You see this thing I got on me called skin? You see this? See all this? I age. We all age. We don't have time. If we had time, it'd be great. That means you could take for as long as you want. No, this ain't like back in the day where you could live for like 1,000 years. You're good. The human lifespan has been decreased over the years, like 1,000 to 500. Now, just you're lucky if you can live to like 100, or even to like 150. Kind of wish we could live like way longer, but life. Sad thing. Also, Kush, didn't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 ended in 2015? How come Loud House can't Fairly Odd Parents? I don't know. I mean, the Fairly Odd Parents should have been done, but I kind of feel like that's the cartoon that could continue without Timmy Turner. Like, yo, just make it like where it's a different like kid every time, with Wanda and Cosmo, which that's what they did with the new season, and I'm glad for that. That's what they should have done. Like, screw Timmy, make it about some other kid. Good. Yeah, I don't know about Loud House. Loud House is their second SpongeBob. They're not gonna let that go because it makes money, and fan base for that cartoon is weird. Thought Sonic was bad. Like, nah, they're even worse. Also, funny thing to bring up, I actually was gonna ask you to play Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, y'all never I've never had anybody ask me to play Kingdom Hearts, so that's new. I might save that. I didn't even think somebody was a fan of Kingdom Hearts like me. I kind of thought I was the only one. Oh, that actually makes me happy knowing that. Appreciate that. You know what? I'm saving that. I will go back to Kingdom Hearts. Don't you worry. One day I will. The minute they announce the release date for like Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm gonna be on Kingdom Hearts. Like all these other games, I'm putting to a hold. Like I'm good with these. It's time for Kingdom Hearts. Let me save that. KH Kingdom Hearts. Cool. Oh, I got that saved. You can do like a repaint gaming, or you said is that repaint or repeated? You said gaming schedule can take turns with 2 different games throughout the week. One for Sonic, one for Metal Gear Solid, and then come back for Sonic again. The list goes on. The request. Honestly, yeah, I could do that. I was thinking about playing poker night at the inventory for you guys, but I was like, I don't know. I don't think people would want to watch me play poker on here. So it's like, I could go to Metal Gear Solid, I guess. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Metal Gear, I know Metal Gear 1 and 2 is going to be hard to play compared to like the other games. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing those. I hope Mario movie 2 will be good and people winning over Rose. Yeah. We're good on that. I don't know. People just like what they like. It's weird. Jester deserved fairies, man. You and me both, SMB. You and me both. You and me both. Kingdom Hearts is a part of my childhood too. I played the collection on the. Oh, nice. It's good. That's the one thing I could say I would look forward to Fortnite. Getting like Kingdom Hearts skins. Sora, Riku, Kairi, or maybe like Roxas, Xion, and them. Only exception one time I'm like hyped for a skin. But anyways, let me continue playing the game. Get the 4th Chaos Emerald. You go with that. Is I got like three more to get if I get the 4th one in this act, which I'm trying to. So I could save time, be like, all right, just split getting this Chaos Emerald into this act with these 2. So it's like I already have 6 already, and the last one could be the next one. And I could become supersonic whenever, I'm assuming. Once I get all 7, it will make it easier to get through the entirety of the game like that. Oh. Great for me. Here we go. You get the 4th one, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, game. But I heard like Bakugan, bad anime, but I never really got invested enough into it. I mean, I used to remember like my little cousins collecting like the little like monsters and everything, and it looked cool. I like the designs and the anime. It looked great. It reminds me of Digimon. Digimon was my shit back in the day, man. And Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! There's so many animes that had monsters that you can collect. Like it's either in a ball with Pokemon card form, or with a little gadget, watch, pocket, whatever computer thing, Digimon. It's like they all feel like they're always the same in some capacity or another. But there's also Duel Masters too. That's another one. That's pretty much Yu-Gi-Oh! Like rip off Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard too. That's another one. There's so many of these, and then Bakugan is definitely another one of them. I could say, and Beyblade also the same, but with tops. They all follow some pattern of being the same, but with different gimmicks. If I did my own, that'd be pretty cool. But, it's it'd be really hard to get into a market like that, because how do you make something when there's so many others that do the same thing? But, one of those things you just find out. Also, what's good, by the way, Wukong? I think I remembered seeing Duel Monster commercials once on SpongeBob DVD or Master. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, yeah. I remembered seeing that one, and also Zatch Bell too. That I think Zatch Bell was kind of like that in a way, kind of. I don't know. It's it's kind of like the fine line of it's kind of those particular anime and genre, because you're controlling this particular creature, but they're like puppets or kids. I don't know. It's weird. Oh yeah, Monster Rancher too. That's another one I liked. I grew up with that one. That one was pretty good. But I don't know if that series ended like already. So again, there's like so many like animes, mangas centered around catching monsters. It's always been like that for years, and it continues to go more and more further down the line because kids in Japan love that stuff. Kind of like recently, you've seen more isekai like anime. Like, I kind of get bored of like that genre because it's like I'm not like saying that I don't like stuff like that, but it's like I don't kind of like the main character being like some powerful like god already from like out of the blue, because at least with like Yugi, it's with like Yugi and Ash from like Pokemon, it's kind of like they kind of had to earn the power. Well, Yugi like got it because because of one little like treasure, I guess. You know what I mean? That's how he was able to be the king of games. But at least Yugi, but the Pharaoh, nah, he already knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh like easily. But I'm talking about Yugi himself, bro. Like he had to earn and learn how to play, the game. And but Ash too, bro, had to collect all the Pokemons, go on adventures, learn how to become a Pokemon master. Like it was like this thing where it took them a while. Same with like Sora too. Sora had to learn how to become a Keyblade master. He had to teach himself, self-taught. He had to just learn from experience. But you have these animes, and I'm like, so you're telling me the main character is already powerful, like out of the box, like out of the blue, like just like that? That kind of makes it boring because that just means they didn't earn, their strength, their power. They were just it was just given to them, and it just doesn't make it interesting to me. So I can't really get into that genre of like anime. I'm not saying if you like, isekais, then you're a boring person because you can like whatever you want. I don't know. I don't like, when a main character is already powerful. It's like one of those tropes I don't like. I feel like if you make a story, you have to start the character from the bottom. Have them like throughout the entire like story of their anime, manga, whatever, comic book or cartoon, however you want it to be. That they slowly develop and earn the strength, their power throughout their adventures, becoming stronger and stronger, becoming this like OP like character at the end because they earn the strength. They got the power because they trained really hard. Like like Aang from Avatar. Like bro didn't become the Avatar like that. He had to learn all the different elements. So it's the type of like storytelling pacing I like. Is you get to see like over the years you both like you grow up or age or get to see them like become the strong person because you saw they worked hard for it. Same with Goku, it happened with him, but bro has so many like forms. It's like it's all the whole thing of itself. But again, topic for another time. Oh shit, I think I fucked this up. Oh, no, never mind. Thank God. God, screwed that one up pretty bad. At least I saved it. The only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the card games, not the anime back in the day when we were cool. Peter Griffin is the best card game. Fuck y'all. Wukong. Oh, that's a lie. Okay. We know that Sesame Street is the best card game. Don't bullshit, man. And Thomas. Yeah. Also, it's good. Donut. Wait, what? Jessica, I be there. What? I don't understand what you're saying. New Lies Z2. Wait, is that Z2 you saying? Look, bro, it's okay, if y'all know that, my opinions are fact. I'm kidding. No, they're not. All right, all right, all right. We know the best anime in existence is Boku no Pico. Kidding. No, it's not. Don't look that up. Don't look that up. If you look that up, yeah, you're gonna be, yeah. Don't, just don't. Woo! Oh my god. Yeah, I could save it there. Nah, it's Abraham Lincoln, best character in Family Guy. What are you talking about? It's Naruto. Attack on Titan. Get it right. What's wrong with you today, Wukong? Uh, have you ever watched The Office and Big Bang Theory Practical? Um, I've heard of all of them. I've watched maybe like one or two episodes of Impractical Jokers. I mean, it's a pretty good show. I just need to like put the time into watching that. Office. I've only seen clips, YouTube, but I've never watched the show. But I heard it's really, really good. Um, Same with the Big Bang Theory. I've seen like maybe like 4 or 5 episodes at best, but I haven't watched the entirety of the show itself or the spin-off prequel show of Young Sheldon. So I've not put in the time to watch it. I should. It's good. I searched. What's worst mistake I made? Yeah, I would not recommend watching that. Don't watch it because you're gonna regret it. I like to make jokes about it, but it's don't do it. Oh shit. Oh, thank God I saved it there. Thank God. Yeah, I would not recommend watching that because you're gonna be scarred, man. You're gonna be scarred. Or if somebody walks into your room seeing you watch that, oh, hard to explain. You're like, are you winning, son? 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 What are you watching, son? What is that you're watching on your screen, son? Well, search, not watch. Alone, I saw that everything. Son, don't watch that! Don't watch that, son! You'll regret it! Stop it! No! Son, stop! 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 Yeah, don't watch it. Anyone Googles it here, you're banned. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, please. I'm advising you, not because I'm like, oh, don't go against whatever I say, but it's like out of your sanity and your mental health, not to. Just trust me, it's one of those things where I don't think you want to know. It's kind of it's like when somebody tells you about this new fetish thing, and you're out of curiosity, you look it up, and then you regret looking it up. You know, and it's like you do not want to. Please, you don't. It's weird. I has spoken. I thought that you mean everybody hates Chris had an ending. It did have an ending, but they kind of pull like I think it was The Sopranos, where they like just cuts to like black the minute they say what they're gonna say about like Chris, and then they had the cartoon that continues the story, but the cartoon was not good. Just it didn't have the same like feel like as the original show. Like it tried, but it was not good. I'd say it was like, it's better to just leave it the way it is because the show is great. To screw it up with the cartoon is just crap. Turned quick. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, I tell people specific things only to protect them and they go against it. And it's like, well, warned you. I mean, it's one of those they gotta live and learn. So yeah, sometimes they just have to learn from the mistakes in order to understand like why they should have never have done the thing they did. Crap. Every time it's the turn. Oh, we'll get it. We'll get it. Thoughts on YouTube AMV videos? Doing it? I think people still do AMVs. It's a thing, especially with like anime. I know those things used to be like big and popular way back day of early YouTube, like mostly like the beginnings of YouTube, like 2005, 6 era, going all the way up to like 2010s, 2013 era of YouTube. People used to make those like crazy. Something. But I enjoyed them. They weren't bad. I bet the edgy music with the Naruto stuff was funny. We'll get it. We'll get it. Honestly, this is not that bad. It's not Sonic 2, thank God. Depending on how you edit the like song in like cutscene, or if it's a video game cutscenes, if it's like an anime like scenes or cartoon or movie show, it could really work. That's that speed every time. Come on. Ricky. Every time it's direction, then it just to go backwards. Bumped one time. Had a black. Ooh. Oh, just six more. Six more. Get that Chaos Emerald. Leave it there. I remembered. Pokemon Bakugan. Yeah, you hear a lot of edgy music with like, like anime and that. It's like, wake me up inside. I still remember I think there was like a AMV of like Sonic X where somebody was making like I think it was an AMV of like Sonic and Amy from like Sonic X, that version of them, and it had like, Barbie Girl playing, and I was like, that shit was just funny. Like funny. I would play now, but I don't want to get a fucking Sega hard girl like moment where I try to stream something anime related on my stream only for the company to get so pissed off because I showed one portion of it and then the whole entire stream gets taken down. But if you want to search it up, just type in like Sonic X Barbie Girl and you'll find it. It's funny. See if we can find more blue. I saw one around here. There it is. That's whatever. I saved it. Good thing I did. Oh, yeah. I've seen that one too. And also the other one with the Sonic song is like, they call me Sonic because I'm faster than sound. I keep on jumping around. Like that song. That one's pretty good. I've seen like a whole bunch of those Sonic songs like paired up with like Sonic X or like the other Sonic cartoons or some like gameplay of like Sonic or whatever. And it's funny. It's funny. Good. Oh, crap. That was the last one right there, too. It's right there. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get that one. You. Oh, yeah, there's some of these videos that are like 18, 19, close to 20 years old now. Which is, old. Feeling old. Haha, there we go. Give me that. Yes. Ha ha ha, we got it. Just need 3 more. Thank you. Save it on there. It depends. Depends. Sometimes I could go for like a funny song metal, Japanese, or J-pop, K-pop. Any type of song, but any MV would do, because it'd just be funny. See. Oh, very nice, very nice. Thank you. Oh, bonus? I mean, do I really need it though? Ah. There. Eggman over here. Let's just save it there. I have to go through that. Saves me the trouble. Oh man, there's so many AMVs that are really old now. Show how far YouTube has gone. Ah, crap. Yeah, sweat. I'll wait until he comes over here. Come to me, Eggman. What? You gotta be joking. Son of a bitch, Eggman. Nah, no, no. No. Calling Eggman with the flying Nimbus. Yeah. I'll wait until he comes over here and then I'll hit his head. Guy is such a jerk. Sorry, Eggman. Aw, man. Oh, well, wasn't that far. Oh. It was real gay. Gotta head out of a million. Ow! Big man. Free the animals! Free them! Need to play that spin-off Flicky game. You won't make me go down, Knuckles. You won't make me go down. Oh, wait. No, we ain't going down. Hydro City Zone. Ah, this is gonna be nice. I need those Chaos Emeralds. Oh. Get the 2 in this one, making it 6. Then I could just get 7 in the next one, the next act. And I got all, like, Chaos Emeralds now. So, Linkin Park is good in Nickelback. I don't understand why people hate them. Like, I know, like, their music's like... honestly, I don't even understand why. Like, the music's not that bad. Okay. Okay music. Wow game. Wow game. Wow game. Oh. Oh, cool. Wait. No, let me see what these guys are. Maybe I'm have no. Oh, the music looks interesting. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Never mind. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay. I was wondering, like, wait, that sounds familiar. And we're like, Danny Elfman. There you go. It's been a while, man. It's like so many bands that I've listened to. You know, I forget who's like the main lead singer, composer, whatever. Like it's hard for me to remember. No, it's a lot. I have so much to remember. Whoa. Hey. See if I can look for one of these rings. The money they must save from reusing the same sound effects. Come on. I don't need the rings. Oh, yes. This saves me from having to worry about air. Hopefully, find a ring. All right, Jalen. Peace out, bro. Save it from this point, and then I'm gonna try to get the 5th Chaos Emerald. You get the 6th next. Then we don't have to worry about those. You know, for OG YouTubers, the one I still watch to this day is Chugga Conrad. Hey, I forgot. Conrad? Hold up, hold up. I think I know who he is. I think I know who that guy is. Like he's the guy search. Oh, he plays Pokemon. I think I used to watch his videos way back, but I stopped. Again, there's so many YouTubers I stopped watching their videos that I rarely do like I used to. Like, for example, like the Angry Video Game Nerd. I used to watch his stuff a lot, but you know, I stopped. Not because his stuff is bad now, but you know, it's like I kind of, you know, I didn't feel like I was like too in like to wanting to watch his videos. They were like Angry Joe or Venos, you know. Venos Gaming was like I kind of feel here and there while watching their videos or his videos. You know? Well, I'm sure their content's still good, still enjoyable to watch. You know, some where it's like sometimes I'm in the mood to watch this type of YouTube channel and so and so. You know. Oh yeah, yeah. I used to have like a cable box, like anime movies, where they had like special channels where you could watch like anime and whatever, you know. Yeah. Okay. I had to save that for a second. All right, let's get back. I don't want to go on with this too long. Hopefully I'll find a ring. What the fuck? Wait, you could actually do that? The bubbles could do that. Interesting. Oh, what are these rings? I don't want to beat the act, and then it's like, oh, well, I missed out on those rings. I can restart it if I need to. No. We starting back. Going to boss just yet. Not yet. I'm getting me my rings. Maybe there's one around here? No, that's going away. We'll see. Maybe it's up here? I feel like there's something down below and I can't see it. Yeah, that was not gonna last. Whatever. Go bonus state. See? I don't know what is even the point in. Okay. I lost that. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Oh, wait. Load it again. Oh, nice. I mean, I don't know if I could be as entertaining or, I guess, I don't know what's the word, insightful compared to like people like that, but I try. I think I'm not like close. It's got to be somewhere. Now, when it comes to my knowledge in video games, I know a lot about video games. Definitely. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. I got the next one. Thank God. I could get 5. They just got 2 more. 2 more. To get 6 in the same act. Come on. How do I do this game? Oh yeah, some with me too. I know a lot of people know a lot about like comic books, manga, anime, cartoons, but for me it's always been video games. Always been video games. And anime, manga. They're my main like 2. Here we go. Nah, we'll start over. Ah, that's what I know. I should have been. Son of a bitch. I have not, nor do I care. Not to sound rude or anything to you, because, it's just that I'm not really into like SML like that anymore. Oh. Okay, cool. We got. Save it. Now, if you want to talk about the new Mario movie, if it's something Mario related, I'm down to see that. Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, speaking of which, have you seen the Xbox showcase? I have, and I have a few good games on there, but nothing that's like, oh my god, I can't wait for this. Oh man, it's gonna be great. You know. Oh shh. Oh, thank God I saved. See, where am I gonna go from here? That's like an opening. I think it was this way. Blue spears. Okay. Well, we'll see. They will encounter it when we get to it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Should be a couple there. I was honestly hoping for more news on a 4 revival field today. I'm sure they'll reveal more maybe at like, I don't know, like some Nintendo showcase or direct whatever, or Sony showcase, State of Play, or I don't know, Summer's Game Fest, whatever. Sure they will. It's kind of like, Kingdom Hearts fans kind of expect like they're gonna reveal the next like Kingdom Hearts like 4 at like any of these events, but it's like, look, Square, they want to reveal something that big, they will reveal it at their own live stream event thing, whatever. No? So the same is like with this. They'll reveal it when they do it. Oh, fuck that one up. It's all good. At least I know what I gotta do. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, it's getting faster. Oh my god. Terrifies me. It's truly Sonic speed. Crap. It's always that I hate. It's like it always goes quick. Like, damn, man. Like, Cummy's slack, bro. Honestly, I don't know. Ah, I was so close. Close. This it gets really tricky to like turn really fast. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. That shit is getting really fast now. we go. I'm gonna have to go in a different direction with this. Ah, crap. I don't like that. How do you feel about the FF7 remake series? Looking forward for the finale that combines disc 2 and 3 of the original game. Man, I've been a big fan of like Final Fantasy VII for years, both playing the original game on PS1 and playing the spin-off games like Crisis Core and Charge of Cerberus PS2, and watching the movie of Advent Children, which is really good. I mean, I've always enjoyed Final Fantasy games and the spin-off stuff. So yeah, but the remake is not bad. I mean, I still prefer the original more. But I guess it's okay. It's not bad. I'm looking forward to the final part because I just want to see how big like Ruby Weapon is gonna be. I can imagine how big that monster is gonna be. Gonna fight it. So where is this thing? Where's the final one? I'll look for it and I can't find it. I don't want to take too long. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Nice. I just need 6. Now we could just get the final one in the next act. Pretty much done. Done. Haven't continued the FF7 remake yet. I'm waiting for all the games to beforehand. Oh yeah, definitely. Just so we're clear, no questions about some guy in the channel. Yep. Like Wukong said. Appreciate it. Also, speaking of Mario, I just got the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake. Loving it. Ah, yeah, I love the original game on like Game Boy Advance. I never played the remake yet, but I, heard it's tried to be faithful to the original. So I might check it out one day. There's a lot of Nintendo games that I should play on the channel. Nope. Nope, not yet. Not yet. At least he's got this bubble. He can breathe for as long as he wants to. Here I'm supposed to... Yeah. I was trying to actually go the other way because I wanted to see what was down below. I honestly dislike the fact that the emotional impact Aerith's that wasn't executed well in Rebirth, making it into a confusing mess. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird, the remake. You know, I want to give it a chance, but there's some things I like and some things I don't like what they did. But I won't spoil much because, you know, again, that's for when I get the chance to play it, that I will definitely like you yourself. Sonic 3 is the best classic game. Ah, thank you. It is. It's really fun. Honestly, I like it more than 2. See if I could try not go too. Whoa. Okay. See, it's going this way, but I'm like, I want to go down below. I want to see what's down here. It's one of the secret rings, probably. Not letting me... No, this thing is not helping every time it does that, looming over my head. Can we actually go that path? No, I don't think it'll let me. Wrap that bubble. Protects me. Kush, have you ever watched the anime Jack of Trades? Very cool series. Jack of Trades? Jack. No, nope. Don't know what that anime is. Don't know what the anime is. I haven't seen that one. That one's new to me. I'm assuming that's an isekai one or something. But for video game remakes, the one I have no interest in is The Last of Us Part 1. Like, honestly, for me, there's no point since I have the remaster, and connections between the remake made Part 2 is not... Yeah, I could agree on that. I wish that the Super Emeralds turned in Greece. Yeah, would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It'd be great. But let me ask you this. Which game do you think deserves... Honestly, much as I love remakes for like older games that were classics, but I feel like, you know, when it comes to what game deserves a remake, is like games that were bad initially, like at the start. Like, say for example, I don't know, like Resident Evil Survivor or Dead Aim. Like, you know, they weren't bad, but the controls could have been better. Story could have been well paced. And if we got a remake of 2 of those games, I'm sure they would improve that and make it better. So, you know, I feel like when it comes to like games getting remakes, bad ones should definitely get remakes just so they can improve them and make them better than the original. But, you know, if when it comes to actual good games, I would say I would say Honestly, for me, Twisted Metal. Just because we need new Twisted Metal games and maybe Parappa? Only because it'd be cool to see Parappa again. Uh I don't know, like, maybe like some new Namco games or something, or Sega games. I don't know. Like maybe Billy Hatcher would be great. Like remake the first game or make a remaster, whatever, then make a sequel. That'd be good. Again, there's a lot of games I think that deserve remakes. But we'd be here all day. An entire list. Wait, where do I save it on? Right? Oh. Ah, come on. And the one. And then the rings. Of course you lose the rings. What? We'll see. If I get like a special ring, big ass one, special stage, then you know what? I'll forgive this. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, bubble. Concerned. It's probably another one around here. I just gotta look. Oh no, wait. I think this leads to the boss. Ah, should have gone that way. You know what? We'll see. Yeah, again, like I said, if like a movie or an anime or a video game was bad, I think remakes are warranted for those because it's just to improve them and make them better. You know? Because again, bad games should get a remake so they could become better. Because it's like the original was bad, but with the remake, improve upon all the like particular things on what made it bad and just get rid of those like little nuances to improve them and make them better. Like the gameplay just being clunky or bad. So you have like the remake that'll improve upon that. At this point, I feel like I need to save it here. I think I've been playing this for like close to 3 hours. As much as I want to continue playing more, I feel like I should save it for tomorrow. I might do that. We'll be here all day with this. I don't want to take too long. So, I think I'm done. I think I'm done playing Sonic 3. But it was pretty fun playing this game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, enjoyed it a lot more compared to like honestly, Sonic Chaos was not that bad. 2, I didn't mind the main zones. It's just special stages were so tedious. so tedious. But it's just the gameplay itself, not bad, you know, for like the main zones, especially CD. Like I think all of them are good. Just the special stages that are such a pain in the ass. But, you know, that's how it is for Sonic game. But, you know, again, you know, I guess I'm done streaming for now, but, you know, love you guys. I'll probably see you all tomorrow for more Sonic 3 so we could finish this, because sure I could be able to finish it tomorrow. It's been a while. I have to get back to when I can. And the Robotnik game. But that said, you know, love you guys. See you all tomorrow for the next stream. Tomorrow's Friday, and then, you know, we will be on episode 29 for Getting the Dip on Saturdays. So that's it. Peace out. Love you all. As always.